Ever wondered why Norway is so rich? This Scandinavian jewel, serenely tucked away in the extreme north of Europe, is renowned for its high standard of living. But what's the narrative behind this wealth? An intriguing tale of historical consistency, strategic geographical position, and a deep-rooted maritime culture, this story traces back to periods of antiquity. We'll plunge into this tale as we unravel the factors that contribute to Norway's esteemed position as one of the most affluent nations on Earth. Our journey commences hundreds of years back, in the ages dominated by the Norse seafarers, the Vikings. Positioned strategically on the sea trade routes, Norway was a hub of thriving commerce. The Vikings traded a multitude of commodities, stretching from furs to fish. This resultant wealth and prosperity were a testament to their skills in trade and their maritime affluence. This strong maritime tradition did not fade away with the decline of the Viking Age. Instead, it served as a foundation for Norway's future maritime activities. Over the centuries, Norway nurtured and developed a robust shipbuilding industry. The nation's strategic location along the sea routes, coupled with its rich shipbuilding heritage, allowed it to capitalize on the boom in global trade. The industry has continually evolved, adapting to the changing demands of the world. Ships of all shapes and sizes, from fishing vessels to advanced oil tankers and cruise liners, were constructed in Norwegian dockyards. The prosperity of this industry propelled Norway's economy to great heights, significantly contributing to the nation's wealth. The shipbuilding industry's success can be attributed to the country's abundant natural resources, particularly wood for ship construction, and its people's expertise and dedication to quality craftsmanship. Today, the maritime industry continues to play a pivotal role in Norway's economy. Modern shipbuilding techniques and technologies have further improved the sector's efficiency, making Norway a global leader in maritime activities. The maritime industry's sustainability, innovation, and resilience have ensured the country's enduring wealth and high living standards. So the secret to Norway's wealth lies in its consistent dedication to maritime activities, its strategic location, and its ability to adapt and innovate. It's no secret that this Scandinavian gem, nestled in the northernmost reaches of Europe, boasts an enviable standard of living. The story behind its wealth? Let's dive into the history and take a look at what makes Norway one of the wealthiest nations on Earth. Our journey begins centuries ago, in the Viking Age. Norway's strategic location along the sea trade routes brought wealth and prosperity, with the Vikings trading everything from furs to fish. This maritime tradition continued through the ages, with Norway developing a strong shipbuilding industry that still thrives today. Fast forward to the 19th century, when Norway experienced an industrial revolution of its own, a period of profound change and evolution. This epoch was characterized by the rise of industrial production, the emergence of new technologies, and a shift in the economy from predominantly agricultural to industrial. This revolution was not just about factories, machines, and technology. It was also about people, culture, and society. Norwegians, known for their spirit of ingenuity and resilience, embraced these changes with open arms. They saw the opportunities this revolution and jumped at the chance to advance their society. At the heart of this transformation was the expansion of mining and lumber industries. These industries grew rapidly during this time, becoming significant pillars of the Norwegian economy. The mining industry, in particular, was a driving force behind Norway's economic development. It provided raw materials for the burgeoning industries, generated employment, and added considerably to the country's wealth. The lumber industry, on the other hand, played a dual role. On one side, it was a source of timber, one of the most important building materials of that era. On the side, it was also a source of fuel, critical for heating homes and powering machines. Together, the mining and lumber industries contributed to the economic prosperity of Norway, transforming it into a thriving, prosperous nation. But the real game changer came in the early 20th century. That was when Norway struck gold, metaphorically speaking, of course. Instead of the shiny yellow metal, Norway found something much more valuable: black gold, also known as oil. The discovery of oil in the North Sea in the 1960s, a significant milestone in Norway's history. This discovery had a profound impact on the country, deeply transforming its economy, society, and international relations. It turned Norway into an energy powerhouse, a leader in the global oil industry, and one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Oil revenues fueled the growth of the Norwegian economy, funded public services, and improved the living standards of the Norwegian people. The discovery of oil in the North Sea in the 1960s turned Norway into an energy powerhouse. But Norway didn't just squander its newfound wealth. Instead, it embarked on a journey of foresight and financial management that's unparalleled across the globe. Norway, being blessed with the abundance of oil, chose not to splurge its windfall on short-term gains. Instead, it adopted a long-term investment strategy that focused on building its nation and solidifying a prosperous future for its inhabitants. It recognized that the wealth it amassed from the oil reserves was not an everlasting source, and hence needed to be judiciously managed and invested. The Norwegians, known for their practicality and prudence, decided to prioritize investments in their most valuable resource, their people. They championed the cause of education, healthcare, and social services, transforming these sectors into benchmarks for the rest of the world. The government put in place policies to ensure high-quality education accessible to everyone, irrespective of their social or economic status. By doing so, they equipped their citizens with the skills and knowledge necessary to contribute effectively to the economy, leading to a well-educated and dynamic workforce. Furthermore, Norway also took momentous strides in healthcare. State-of-the-art medical facilities were established, cutting-edge research was encouraged, and adequate funding was allocated to ensure every citizen had access to the best healthcare services. By prioritizing the health citizens, Norway ensured a healthy and productive population, significantly contributing to the country's overall growth and development. Simultaneously, social services were not left behind. Norway invested heavily in creating robust safety nets for its people. From robust pension plans to comprehensive unemployment benefits, the country left no stone unturned in safeguarding the interests of its people, thereby creating a harmonious society where everyone is taken care of. However, the real masterstroke of Norway's investment strategy was the establishment of the Sovereign Wealth Fund in the 1990s. This fund was designed with the vision to transform the country's finite oil wealth into a sustainable source of revenue. It takes a portion of the country's oil revenues and invests it globally, thereby diversifying the risk and ensuring steady returns. The fund's investment strategy has been nothing short of visionary. It spreads its investments across a diverse portfolio, including equities, fixed income securities, and real estate, spread across countries and sectors. This approach has not only ensured consistent returns, but also spread the risk, protecting the fund from market volatility. Today, the Norwegian Sovereign Wealth Fund holds the distinction of being the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world. With assets worth over $1 trillion, it stands as a towering testament to Norway's prudent financial management and strategic foresight. This fund ensures that Norway's wealth is not just a finite resource, but a sustainable one that will continue to benefit future generations. So, why is Norway so rich? This seemingly simple question has a multifaceted answer. It is a tale woven together by several threads of history, economics, geography, and a significant dose of foresight. Each strand intertwines to create the image of a prosperous nation that we see today. A significant catalyst to Norway's affluence has been its deep-seated maritime tradition. Nestled against the North Sea, this nation has used its strategic geographical position to its advantage. For centuries, its inhabitants have the vast Atlantic, trading with other European nations. It was through this maritime commerce that Norway began to accumulate its wealth. These early experiences of trade and commerce shaped the country's future, providing the groundwork for its subsequent economic expansion. Besides the maritime trade, the Industrial Revolution had a profound impact on Norway's growth. As the world around them evolved, Norwegians didn't just watch. They played an active role. The country rapidly industrialized, and factories sprung up, bringing with them economic growth and prosperity. The Industrial Revolution not only brought substantial growth to Norway's economy, but it also laid the groundwork for the future development of its industrial sectors. But perhaps the most significant contributor to Norway's wealth has been its discovery of oil in the late 20th century. This discovery transformed the nation's economy overnight, catapulting it into league of some of the world's wealthiest nations. However, unlike other oil-rich countries, Norway did not squander this precious resource. They implemented wise investment strategies, ensuring that the oil wealth was used for the betterment of the country and its citizens. The Norwegian government established the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world, carefully investing the oil profits. This fund has allowed Norway to invest in its people, infrastructure, and future. It is a shining example of the country's acute awareness of the need for long-term planning and investment. When we look at Norway's wealth, we more than just numbers. We see a testament to Norway's ability to adapt, innovate, and invest in its people and future. It is a testament to smart, strategic decision-making and long-term planning. The vast fjords, vibrant cities, and the northern lights are not just breathtaking sights, but reminders of how far this small country has come. Norway's wealth is not just about having resources, it's about understanding how to use these resources wisely. It's about the vision to see beyond the immediate and plan for the future. It's about building a sustainable economy that benefits all Norwegians, not just a select few. So the next time marvel at Norway's stunning fjords, vibrant cities, or the northern lights dancing in the sky, remember the story of how this small country in the far north became one of the world's wealthiest nations. It's a story of resilience, innovation, and foresight, a story that continues to unfold with each passing day.